Welcome to Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis. I got the discerning Coach Chris here with me, and we're going to talk about overgrips today. What is the best overgrip? Stay tuned. Hey guys, do you need help organizing your tennis life? Well, think Go! We got the Axiom line here, the 9-pack duffel, my favorite bag, the 9-pack Axiom 2.0. They even make a 12-pack if you're going on tour. And my favorite backpack of all time. I love that bag. So if you want to organize your tennis life, think Go. All right, so Coach Chris, what kind of overgrip do you use? Wilson Pro Overgrip.
Yep.
This one.
This one's.
You hold that, Vanna White.
Comfort.
Okay. So that is probably the top selling one in the nation, maybe in the world. No, maybe not the world. Maybe the U.S. world. But it competes with also this one. Yonex. Super Garap. Not super crap, super Garap.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Mm. And then the Head Prime Tour. So these three are supposedly the top 3 overgrips, at least in the US. Now, the interesting thing about these 3 is I know for a fact these 2 feel very, very similar.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm going to do is see where these are made, because that could tell me something. So this one, Super Grap, I really want to say super crap, but anyways, it says materials produced in Japan, cutting in Indonesia is what this one says. This one says, man, they use a 1 font on this. How the heck are you supposed to read this thing? Can you read it, Coach?
Yeah. It also says made in Indonesia.
Seriously?
Yep. Indonesia. Yep.
Okay, well, no wonder. Okay.
Indonesia.
And how about this one?
Also Indonesia.
Seriously?
Yep. 3 in a row. Made in Indonesia.
No freaking way.
Yeah. Made in Indonesia.
All right, well, I need an eye doctor. But no, you're freaking right.
All of it.
So, but this material is from Japan, and it was cut in Indonesia.
Mm-hmm. It just says made in Indonesia, man.
Okay. Well, anyways, is there a difference in the 3? I took Coach's rackets, and I did one of each. One of each. I marked them, though, but one of each. Okay? I took my own 3 rackets, and I did the same thing. So, we're going to go out to the court, we're going to try out the 3, and see if there is a difference. And if there is, what our favorite one is. We all know one thing. It's from Indonesia.
Mm-hmm.
Stay tuned. All right, so we just got off the court. Best overgrip in the market today.
This was mosquito there. Oh.
Sorry, Jaya. Anyways, so, okay, truthfully.
Truthfully.
Grip, okay? Grip.
Grip.
Yes or no?
Kinda.
Okay. Truthfully.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
And then this one.
Yep.
So you liked the Yonex and the Wilson. So those were your two picks.
Perfect.
And you didn't like the head.
Nope.
Because I did mark them. I'll put an H there. Okay?
I didn't know.
So you like those. All right. So if I had to choose between the three, I mean, like I said, it's so close on a scale of, 1 to 10. And then like these are all like, and 10 being the tackiest, it's like 9.5, 9.75 and a 10. I mean, for me, I actually liked the head one. But I mean, I can deal with all three of these. It's that close. And it's so personal preference at this juncture. I mean, if you got to choose between the Yonex and the Wilson, what would it be?
I would still choose Wilson.
Okay.
I can tell the difference. It's a little bit, for the head, I can feel the quality isn't quite there in terms of what I like also too in a grip, in overgrip is a bit on the tackier side. This head felt a bit more, I don't know, it might be due to the packaging, but it did not feel like it was as tacky. It felt a little bit more on the
more neutral?
Neutral-ish, almost to the slicker side. It didn't give me that grip that I liked with the Yonex and the Wilson. I feel like the Wilson probably had, it's a toss-up because I remember putting this on, I was like, oh, this feels like Wilson.
Yeah, it's like, no, moron. I mean, no, Chris.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, no, this is Yonex. And now I understood, like, it feels very similar. And I think they did a good job where, I mean, I don't know if it's the same. It probably has to do with packaging, honestly. Because, to be honest, they say they're all made in Indonesia. So it's something to do with the way that it is packaged and shipped over here that you lose a little bit of the tackiness with the head. And I feel like with the Wilson and the Yonex, it feels a little bit more of like a quality product.
So the interesting thing, I know what you're talking about. Head, for some reason, when I unpackaged it and started rolling it on the racket, it felt thinner. Yeah. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. Those felt the same thickness. This felt a little thinner. The other interesting, Vanna White, thank you. There is no words on these grips, okay? So that means they all could possibly be the same grip. It's just they're packaging for Wilson, they're packaging for Yonex, they're packaging for head. We don't know, but we know one thing. They're made in Indonesia, okay? Or at least cut in Indonesia. But I mean, all three are great. I'm sure we're going to hear a lot of comments about this, like, oh yeah, head's my favorite, Wilson's my favorite, Yonex is the best, okay? So, but let us know. We're going to actually take a survey on this and take a look in the comments to see how many of you guys choose which one. My guess is you're going to choose Wilson just because it's the top selling one out there. All right, so Coach Chris, you're going to be the Wilson Yonex man. Yep. Thank you for doing this test with me. Sure. Where can they find you?
You can find me at CV Chen Tennis.
And that's it. Guys, thank you for watching Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis.